Let's start slowly. Cross your legs.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Roll your shoulders down and back. And let's start with breathing. Like I said, the breathing is crucial in our practice. So tune into the breath, sending the breath to every corner of your lungs, chest, ribs, belly. And as you breathe out, empty your chest, lungs, and the belly at the end. Lift the pelvic floor, hug the abdominal wall in and up. With breathing, allow the new energy to flood your body with vital forces. And as you breathe out, find a new grounding. But the most important, make your breath satisfying. For me, this rhythmic, pulsing breath is one of the best medicine for thinking mind. Arrive fully into awareness, here and now moment. You can create a mantra for yourself, like your intention. But also we will share one mantra together. My positive thoughts guide me to the new heights. My positive thoughts guide me to the new heights. Take one more full cycle of breath. And then open your eyes. Let's start kneeling today. Spread your knees a little bit wider. Just a little bit apart. Roll your shoulders down and back and guide your right shoulder close to your right ear. Tilt your body to the right. Left shoulder close to the left and tilt your body to the left and keep moving this way. Wavy motion. This way we will open through the side body, but also warming up the shoulders. Keep swaying and add a little bit of chest opener. So roll your shoulders down and back. Puff your chest forward, like dancing with your shoulders. Perfect. Now hold the block. If you don't have a block, it might be a book or even nothing if you don't have anything in your reach. And now let's lift our arms, holding the block between the hands. As you breathe out, roll your lower ribs in and down. And then as you breathe in, shift only your arms backward. 2 more times. As you breathe out, ribs and belly back. And as you breathe in, reach your arms more backward. This way you are truly moving from your shoulders, flexibility, not using your rib cage to flare out. And one last time, as you exhale, ribs in, belly in. As you inhale, arms shifting backward. And let's pulse 12 times. Back, back, back. 10 more. 9, 8. Keep pulsing. Don't move your chest. Move only from your arms. 3, 2, 1. Bend your elbows. Keep pointing your elbows forward. So watch out. Do not widen your elbows. And then let's find again a rib cage in as you breathe out. As you breathe in, shift your arms more backward. Ribs in, belly in. Exhale, bravo. And then shift your arms more backward. One last time, belly in. Ribs in, inhale, arms back, and then pulse 12 times. Back, 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 keep your elbows pointed forward. 7, 6, 5. Keep energy between the elbows. 1. And then release. And I want you now to feel something. Lift your left arm up and bend your left elbow. Now try to guide your left hand behind the left elbow so they are on one line. And then shift your elbow more backward and notice how much strength you need to use behind the left shoulder to do that. So this requires strength. It's a mobility exercise. So you are not pushing your elbow backward. You are just using your strength behind the shoulder of your scapula to move your elbow backward. Once again, try to shift your left palm to the left. So it's behind the left elbow and slightly more backward. Notice how much strength you need to build and then release it down. So sometimes when we stretch only in passive way, using our hands, we may experience some atrophy. So we do not develop muscles behind the shoulders. Let's switch. So right arm goes up, bend your right elbow. Now shift your right elbow more backward and your right hand slightly to the right. Again, right elbow back and right hand to the right. Looks like this. Back and to the right. Feel the strength behind the right shoulder. Maybe pulse 5 times. Back, back, back. And then release it down. Walk your hands forward. Find your O-force. Stack the hands underneath your shoulders. Exhale, take a look to the left. Shift your hips to the left. Look behind the left shoulder. And as you exhale, switch to the cat pose. Round the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tail. Inhale, take a look to the right, shift your hips to the right. And then gently switch to the cow pose, open shoulders away from your ears. As you exhale, round the spine to the cat pose. One more time, breathing open to the cow. And as you exhale, shift to the cat. Hollow your front body. Now take a look forward, neutral spine, and walk your knees slightly more backward. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows and lower all the way down onto your belly. One last time, let's use a block to help us. Grab a block between your hands. We will do 3 rounds of lifting our arms up. Take your forehead down. Take a full inhale. And as you start to exhale, lift your arms up and pulse 10 times. Keep your forehead down. It's only the arms that goes as high as you can take them. 4, 5. Keep lifting your arms, but try to soften your neck. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a pause. Find full cycle of breath. Breathe in. And second time, let's go. Lift your arms 10 times, up and down, up and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take a cycle of breath in between. Allow your shoulders to melt down and relax. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go. 10 more times. Up and down, up and down. Go to your highest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Breathe in for baby cobra. Shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze your glutes. Keep energy between your knees. Point your toes back as though you are making your legs longer. And then push away from the ground and shift to downward facing dog. It's our first downward dog, so take a time to move around, bending into one knee and then the other knee. Press the hands firmly to the ground, shoulders close to your ears, sitting bones high up. Use your pulsing rhythmic breath to reconnect to the peaceful mind. Walk your feet halfway forward. Pause in the middle of the mat. And now take your right hand to the left ankle. If you cannot reach to your ankle, hold your shin. It's also okay. Look underneath your left armpit. Try to pivot your left inner side of the elbow, the soft part of the elbow crease, towards the fingers, rotating the inside of the elbow forward. And then switch, so right fingers down, left hand to the right ankle. Point inside of your right elbow forward, the same direction as the fingers. Look underneath the right armpit. Stay very long at your right side body. And then hands forward, step forward between your hands. Lengthen out, inhale. Exhale, fold down, nose to knees. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands onto the waistline, press your toes down. Inhale, climb all the way up, point elbows back, shift your heart up. Exhale, release down your hands. Keep your feet hip distance apart, lift your arms up. Exhale, sway your right hand down the right leg, lift your left arm over the head and tilt to the right. Long side body. And switch through center, inhale. Exhale, left arm down, right arm to the left. Every breathe out, find energy at your root lock. Lift your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor up. And then climb up, arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart. Let's go for 2 Surya Namaskara A. Breathe in, spread your arms, lift your hands above the head. Exhale, open and lower down, fold towards your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, step back and lower down on the same exhale. If you would like to make it easy, take your knees down, create a shelf chaturanga. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades in, open upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here for a moment. Press down through your fingers. Relax your neck, but at the same time, keep reaching your shoulders towards your ears. This is the push motion in downward dog. Step your feet only one step forward and zip your legs together. Let's practice a jump. 3 times we will bend the knees and just jump up like you would like to take your hips over your shoulders. So just slightly jump up. Try to make it as quiet as it can be. So very quiet up and down. And after 3 times, your choice, step or jump forward between your hands. Lengthen, inhale, exhale, fold towards your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva upward hands. Exhale, hands through the heart. Second time, inhale, sweep your arms up, lengthen. Exhale, fold down towards your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, lower down on the same exhale. It might be chaturanga full way, but doesn't have to be always. Choose vinyasa that is sustainable for you. Exhale, we will meet in downward facing dog. Refine your breath. Fill your body with vital forces. Press down through your fingers so much that it seems like your wrists are shifting upward a little bit. Step only a little bit with your feet forward and zip your legs together. Foot close to foot. Let's practice a hop. It can be a tiny one if you are afraid, or a little bit bigger, like hips over the shoulders, about 3 times. Hoppa. And after 3 times, your choice, step or jump between the hands. Lengthen out, inhale. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart. Step your feet hip distance apart if they are not already. Inhale, hands onto the waistline, open the chest, elbows back. Exhale, fold down, Padangusthasana, the big toe hold. Rub your peace fingers around your big toe. Inhale, open, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Of course, if you need, your knees can be bent. Soften the neck. Head is heavy. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, hands onto the waistline. Inhale, climb all the way up. Point your elbows back, shine your heart up. Exhale, release your hands down. Let's create a bigger sequence right now. Lift your left knee up. Interlace the fingers behind you with right pinky finger on the top. Roll your shoulders down and back. Find balance. All the time, keep lifting at your pelvic floor as you exhale. This will provide you energy. And if you feel very balanced, you may be able to straighten the left leg for 3, 2, 1. Bend your left knee. Step for warrior 1. Right knee bends and slowly left foot to the back of the mat. Ground your left heel. Keep your fingers behind you and start to open the chest. Point your arms back. Engage your glutes, lengthen the lumbar spine, and start to breathe an ecstatic opening into your chest and shoulders. Slowly lower to the inside of the right leg. Exhale, humble warrior, only for 3 breaths here. Relax your neck, gaze to the back foot. Center your hips, right hip in. Inhale, come back to warrior 1, but this time free your arms up, hands above the head. And slide your right fingers behind the left hip. Allow it to shift your left hip forward. Squaring your hips. Keep lengthening at the back line of your spine, back line of your hair, even a long neck. Now shift to peaceful warrior, Shanti Virabhadrasana. Left hand to the left leg, right arm over the head. Open the chest. Tilt your body to the left. Wrap your left arm behind the back. Take 2 more breaths. Keep the left arm behind you, straight your right leg. If you need to heel toe your left foot a little bit, and on your exhales, take your right hand to Trikonasana A. Right hand on your shin, ankle, or below. Keep the left arm behind your back and roll your chest open. Make room for your lungs. Long breaths into every corner of your human form. Come back to peaceful warrior. Bend your right knee, this time only for one breathe in. Roll your right arm over the head. And on your exhale, take your right arm outside the right leg. If this is too much to touch the floor, you can always place your forearm on your thigh. And keep rolling your chest open, left arm behind you. We have about 4 more breaths. Stack your right hip under the left, left over the right. Right knee over the right ankle. Take a look down, take your left hand down, roll your left knee down. Take a lunge, hips a little bit lower. If you need to place a blanket underneath your left knee, on breathing, lift yourself up. Let's dance a little bit with the movements. On your breathing, arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, shift your heart forward. Breathe in, arms up. On breathe out, straight your right leg and point your arms backwards. So sway your arms through. 2 more times, bravo. Breathe in, arms up, so graceful, super. Exhale, bend the elbows, offer your heart up. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, straight the right leg, sway your arms through, point the fingers backward. One last time, breathe in, arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, long spine, long arms. Exhale, this time drop your hands down to the floor or onto the blocks. Flex your right foot. Point your toes towards your face. Lengthen away from your sitting bones. Imagine that somebody is pushing your rib cage away from your hips, making your spine longer. Long neck. Try not to tense the back of the neck. Instead, make it as long as it can be. Then bend your right knee. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Step your left foot halfway forward. Settle right fingers more forward underneath your right shoulder and peel your body open to half moon pose. As always, you can place the right hand on the block if you wish. Stack left hip over the right. Take your time. Take a look down. Take left fingers underneath your left shoulder. Square your hips. Keep left leg up. And now lift your right arm up. Twist your Ardha Chandrasana. So it's still a half moon, but the twisted version. 3 more breaths. Breathe in space, room, satisfying breaths. Take a look down, almost at the end of the sequence. 1 more pose. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Settle your left knee down and listen up. We will open the left knee to the outside. Slide your left shin to the inside and then walk your hands back to sit down in Janu Shirshasana. Left knee open to the outside. Square your hips forward. Activate your right foot. On your breathing, arms up, lengthen. On exhale, fold long spine, belly to the thigh if you can. And eventually soften the back of the neck. Use every pose, every asana to refine your breath. With the practice, you will get to the feeling that your breath can be tasty. And then slowly climb up, cross your legs, roll through vinyasa, any vinyasa you like. If you are tired or you had some injury, it might be even cat and cow instead. Take a flow of your choice. And eventually we will meet in downward facing dog. Take your time, take your time. We are here for 3 breaths. Use your fingers. Keep kind of like squeezing the arm bones towards each other. Roll your upper arms externally. Roll your forearms internally towards each other. Prepare, exhale, look forward. Inhale, step, or maybe jump between your hands, lengthen. Exhale, fall down, bravo. Inhale all the way up. Sweep your arms up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart. Interlace the fingers behind you, this time left pinky finger on the top. And lift your right knee up. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. If you are ready, extend the right leg forward for 3, 2, 1. Bend your right knee and slowly step to warrior 1. How slowly can you move? Ground your right heel down and send your arms backward, opening your chest. Breathe in some room between every rib, into the lungs, at the back, and at the front of your chest. Keep these arms, and on your exhale, lower into humble warrior. Only for about 3 breaths, soften your neck. Keep those legs and lift yourself for warrior 1. But this time arms up. Lengthen. Shift your left arm down and behind your right hip. Square your hips, so make it a reminder that the hips should remain square in your warrior 1. And then circle into peaceful warrior. Right arm back, left arm up, heart upward. Stretch the left side body. Wrap your right arm behind your lower back. Take 2 more breaths here. Straight your left leg. Heel toe your right foot a little bit if you need to. And slowly take your left hand onto the left shin. Trikonasana A. Make your breath the primary importance. Every breathing expands you. Visualize long lines across the body from tail to crown. Every breathe out grounds you. The belly goes in, the pelvic floor lifts up. One more peaceful warrior. Bend your left knee. Inhale, bring your left arm over the head. Exhale, left fingers down to the ground or left forearm onto the thigh. Use your version. Keep rolling your chest up. Either here or here. There is no wrong and right. It's just your body and the way you adjust today. One more full breathe in and full breathe out. Then take a look down, right hand down, place your right knee down and lift yourself up. Let's dance through the sequence, breath and movement together. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, cactus the arms, lift the heart up. Breathe in, lengthen the arms. Exhale, straight the left leg and shift your arms behind. 2 more. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen, long spine. Exhale, cactus the arms, offer your heart up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, straight the left leg, sway your arms through. One last time, inhale, up. Exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, this time stay in your half split, maybe the fingers to the floor or to the blocks if you prefer. Shoot your sitting bones back and up. Keep your left foot alive. Point your toes towards your face. Try to eliminate round spine. So as much as you can, yes, exactly, much better. And then bend your left knee, hop your right foot halfway forward, left fingers underneath your left shoulder, peel your body open into Ardha Chandrasana. Always you can place your left hand on the block, on the wall, on the couch. Enjoy the balance. Keep the energy at your root, in your pelvic floor. Allow the breathing to expand you even more. Take a look down, roll right fingers underneath your right shoulder, square your hips, point right toes back, and lift your left arm up. Exactly, Alessandra, go ahead. Find a drishti point, one point to look at. Then slowly settle your gaze down, left fingers down. Place your right knee down on the ground and then open your right knee to the outside. Shift your right shin to the inside. Walk your hands back and sit at the back of your mat. Right knee stays bent. Breathe in, open your arms. Exhale, fold down towards your left leg. Soften the neck, soften your jaw. Keep on drinking your long, satisfying, tasty breaths. Catch yourself if you are creating a tension at the back of the neck. If yes, you can always shake the head, a gentle no, a little yes. It's usually helpful. Roll up, cross your legs, take vinyasa, any flow you like. You might even hop to chaturanga if you wish. Inhale, open, but do not rush your upward dog. Take your time, linger on it, and on exhale, meet in downward facing dog. Let's squeeze something sweet in between the sequences. Drop your knees down, drop your forearms down, puppy pose. Keep your forearms parallel if you can. If it's way too much and your shoulders are stiff, you can widen your arms. Roll your forehead, your cheek, or your chin down, any part of your face that feels good. And to find a full recovery after this one, walk your arms back, slide yourself into the child pose. Just briefly allow your shoulders to do absolutely nothing. Feel your heartbeats. Soften your cheeks. Let's move to another sequence. So come back up. Let's start from downward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, rise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Stay in lunge. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Hold your left wrist with your right fingers and tilt your body to the right. Again, let's move deeply into the shoulders opening. So try to shift your arms more backward. And now slide your right hand onto the right side body and shift the left arm more backward using only the strength behind the left shoulder. So keep pulsing the left arm back. Slowly place your left knee down and keep moving your left arm more backward. Maybe open your chest more and more to the right side. 3 more breaths here. Find depth behind the left shoulder. Shift your left arm again back and a little bit to the right. And then circle your arms down. It's not the end. Let's find a three-legged dog. Bring your right leg up. Bend your right knee. Scorpion tail. Look over the left shoulder. Maybe you can see your right floating foot. Now step your right foot outside the right hand. Hopsa. Widen your left hand a little bit more to the left, so it's on the edge, left edge of the mat, and then twist your right arm up. Again, we are focusing on opening the shoulder. So at first, place your right hand at the back of your head and point your right elbow as much to the left side as you can. Open, open. Keep this opening behind the right shoulder and point your right fingers to the top of the mat. Lengthen your arm this way. You will be also strengthening your triceps. 3, 2, keep pointing the fingers forward. 1, relax the right arm down and walk your fingers to the left, parallel your feet. And then walk your hands forward, so it is wide-legged fold, but with the downward dog upper body. Hands forward. Lengthen. It's as though you are dragging your hands towards the legs. Let's find some mobility for shoulders also here. Lift your left arm up off the ground and start to pulse about 10 times up and down, up and down, up and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the right hand down and shift. The left hand down and shift. The other arm up and down, up and down. Just keep pulsing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands. Take your arms to the front of the mat and take any flow you like, including three-legged flow if you wish. So maybe right leg goes up. Maybe you shift forward to plank with right leg lifted. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Take your time. If you are faster than I am, go ahead. We will meet at downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, lift up for high lunge. And now hold your right wrist with left fingers. Shift your body to the left. With every exhale, hug your belly in and up. With every inhale, open a little bit more. And now release your left hand down to the left side body. Shift your right arm more backward and keep tilting your arm to the left. Maybe even pulse back, back, back. Slowly drop your right knee down. Find your deepest depth. About 3 more breaths. Can you shift this right arm even more backward? And let's circle the right arm followed by the left arm down. Exactly. Take the left leg behind to scorpion tail. Look over the right shoulder. Maybe you can see your floating foot. Watch out, girls, not to shift your shoulders. They're supposed to stay at one line. And now step the left foot outside the left hand. Hop. Walk your right fingers a little bit more to the right side corner of the mat and then lift your left arm up. So there is a lot of space for your heart. Express this openness and then place your left hand behind the head. Lean back. Point your left elbow to the left as much as you can. Feel the strengthening and opening behind the left shoulder. Now point your left arm forward, left fingers forward. Make your elbow straight, arm straight. And then left hand down, walk to the right. Between your feet, parallel your feet, make them on one line. Breathe in, lengthen, halfway lift. On breathe out, slide your hands, if you can, from the outside of your feet. If you need to, you can bring your feet a little bit closer to each other and then slide the hands underneath. Of course, you can bend your knees if you need to. Soften the neck. Keep falling in love with your breaths. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, walk to the top of the mat. Take any flow you like, including three-legged vinyasa. But if three-legged is too much, even drop your knees if you need to. Accordingly to your day and your desires. Exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. Take a moment, drop your knees down and sit on your heels. So like promised, I will try to boost our energy a little bit more before ending, and we will go for a little bit of animal flow, primal flow. There will be 3 parts and we will be learning step by step each one, and then at the end we will combine it in one full sequence. Relax your hands. I know, Blanca, you have sensitive wrists, so do your best. If it will be way too much, try to do wild thing on your knee with one knee down. So there will be always an option. And every time each time try to go in your own pace. If I will be too fast, follow your breath. Roll your hands a little bit. Make sure that your wrist feels good. And always try to press through the fingers. If you will learn to use your fingers nicely, your wrist will be much better and they will start to create any pain. So let's learn it. Let's move into the plank pose, everybody together. And then step your left foot outside the left hand, bend your left elbow. Now bring your right leg through. So step your right foot forward, 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 and straight your right leg forward. And then take your right leg behind and come back into the plank pose. Left foot steps back. If it was hard, take a block and you can place a block underneath your left hand. We are shifting to the other side. Right foot to the outside of the right hand, bend your right elbow. Take your left leg through, kick the left leg forward, And then step it back. You can use a block if you need to, and then step the right foot back to the plank pose. Once again, let's repeat. Left foot outside the left hand, bend your left elbow, point your right leg forward. So they're supposed to be 90 degrees. Left knee to the outside, right leg forward. And then step the left foot back, left hand down, left foot back. Step your right foot outside the right hand. Bend the right elbow, point your left leg forward. Take your left leg back, hops, bravo, and step your right foot back. One last time. Left foot outside the left hand. Step the right leg through, bend your left elbow. Take your left leg back, left hand down, step the left foot back. Take your right foot outside the right hand, bend your right elbow, kick the left leg through. Use your core, press, press, press away, step the left foot back, step your right foot back, right hand down, take your knees down. This is the first part of the flow. Second is with wild thing. So you take your right one knee to the yawn dog, to the scorpion tail, and I will go with you together, or if you prefer to watch at first, then watch at first. So let's imagine we are finishing here, and then we step the hand down, we take the leg up, we bend the knee, we step the leg behind, we sit down, we bend the elbow again, and then we are moving into the wild thing, stepping the left foot to the front to come back where we began. Okay, let's try together. So step to the plank, take your right knee outside the right hand, bend your right elbow. This is where we are starting. Then right hand down, shoot your right leg behind you, bend your right knee. Exhale, step your right foot outside the left leg, hips down, bend your right elbow. Move into the wild thing, hips high, open up. And then look forward, step your right foot to the top of the mat. It starts again. Step the right foot back. Take your left foot to the outside of the left hand, bend your right elbow. Place your left hand down, shoot the left leg behind you, open the left knee. Take the left foot outside the right leg, hips low, bend your left elbow, open to the wild thing, inhale. Exhale, look down, step the left hand down, step the left foot outside the left hand. Okay, let's lower the knees down. So this will be the second part. Don't worry, we will combine it into flow. And the third, the last part, is after the wild thing, when we step the foot forward, let's suppose it's the left, then the last part is to lift ourselves up, straight the left leg, open the knee, right knee, back knee, and then go into half Skandasana with hands on the heart. Coming back to the front. Let's try together. So let's say we are in plank pose. Then you step the right foot forward and you just lift yourself up straight. The right leg open, the left foot to the outside, go to half Skandasana like this. And then we come back to the front of the mat and it starts again from plank pose. 3 parts. First one is stepping the leg through. Second one is with the wild thing. Third one with half Skandasana, half side lunge. Let's try at least 2 times each side all together. Don't worry, I will be guiding you through. Let's move into the plank pose. Starting with left leg. Step the left foot outside the left hand, bend your left elbow. Take the right leg through all the way forward. Step the right foot back. Left hand down to the wild thing, left leg back, lift the left knee, step the left foot behind you, sit down, bend your left elbow, inhale, open to the wild thing, exhale, look down, step the left foot to the front of the mat, finishing in Skandasana. Straight your left leg, open the right toes to the outside, bend your right knee and lift your left toes up. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down. Same thing to the right side. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Bend your right elbow. Take your left leg through. Step the left leg all the way back. Send your right knee to the wild thing up. Then step the left foot outside, drop your hips, bend your elbow. Inhale, open to the wide finger. Exhale, look down and step your right foot to the front of the mat. Straight your right leg, open your left knee to the outside. Half Skandasana. Bravo. And then move to the top of the mat. One more time each side. Step to the plank pose, inhale. Step the left foot outside the left hand. Inhale, right leg forward. Bend your left elbow and then take your right leg back. Inhale, left leg all the way up, bend your left knee, open. Then step the left foot outside the right leg, sit low, bend your left elbow. Inhale to the wide thing, open up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Straight your left leg, stand up. Open your right toes to the outside, half Skandasana. Inhale to all the way forward. One last time. Step to the plank pose. Inhale. Then step the right foot outside the right hand. Bend your right elbow. Kick your right leg forward. Take your left leg back where it was. Lift your right leg up. Down dog. Step your right foot outside the left leg. Hips low. Bend your right elbow. Inhale. Open up. Take a look down, exhale, step the right foot forward. Straight your right leg, lift yourself up, open the left foot to the outside, Skandasana. Come back to the center, to the front of the mat. Drop your knees down. Take a moment in child pose. So it was a part of primal animal flow. And if you tried it nicely today, probably tomorrow you might feel it. And as promised, we will slow down after this one. So slowly roll yourself up. Take your hips to one side, straight your legs. Hips more forward. If you have a block, then hold it between your hands and slowly start to lower. Lower spine, strong core, middle spine, and upper spine at the end. Pull your knees in towards your outer ribs and sway gently right and left. Straight your left leg all the way down. Open your right knee to the outside. You can keep your right hand on the right inner knee. Bring your knee into the center. Kiss your nose to the knee. Exhale fully. Inhale, release your head down and twist your right knee to the left. You may cactus the right arm if you wish. Close your eyes already. Come back to the center. Find happy baby in between. Hold your feet and sway your hips right and left. What I like to do is to use the power of pushing one thigh towards the ground at the time to have this act of swaying. So it's one thigh opening, one thigh to the ground, and then the other. And this action will give you this nice swaying motion. Lower your right leg all the way down. Open your left knee to the outside, to the left. Take a moment with this hip opener. And then bring your left knee into the center. Kiss your nose towards the left knee. Exhale fully. Inhale, release your head down. Exhale, twist to the right. Extend left elbow to the left. As always, keep coming back to your breath. Come back to the center. Join the inner feet together for a moment. Sleeping butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Place one hand on your heart, the other hand on the belly. And as we stay here for about 30 more seconds, consider that truly the best kind of yoga invites lots of prana into every corner of your being. Especially certain parts of our body like the shoulders, hips and heart tends to get stuffy, making it difficult for them to feel wholly free and light. But after this class, you should feel more open across the chest, hips, across your shoulders. Pay attention especially to those areas. And maybe you can feel a little bit more ecstatic, satisfying. Feeling this prana, this life force to move freely. If you are ready, move to Shavasana, to the final relaxation. Straighten your legs, open your palms. As always, if you need, use a blanket or anything you need to make you feel cozy. And at the beginning of our final relaxation, Let's move back to our mantra. My positive thoughts guide me to the new heights. My positive thoughts guide me to the new heights. And then make yourself more and more relaxed. Observe your body. At the end, scan your body. Are there any places that are a little bit darker and needs a little bit more awareness? Whenever you feel a little bit more tight at some places, send your breath there, your heat there, that tickling feeling of aliveness. We will stay here around 3 minutes, and then I will wake us up. Simply observe what is. Very slowly, start to come back to your awareness, especially awareness of breathing. And then awareness of movements, moving your toes, fingers. Move your wrist and ankles. Rock your head from side to side. Make some bigger movements, stretches, stretch your jaw, wake up your face. Make any extra movement that feels good. And when you are ready, turn over to one side and then come all the way back to sit. Let's join the hands, prayer hands on the heart. And saying Namaste to you. Thank you for practicing together. Hope that those stuffy places will feel more free. And I know that it's cruel to say it, but I hope that you will feel it tomorrow. If you will, let me know next time, especially this animal flow. It is something that will make us feel alive the next day. And yeah, have a wonderful evening. Sleep well and see you next time.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have a nice evening.
Thank you.
Have a nice evening. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.